From Delaware's most award-winning radio news team, this is WDEL Video News. Here's Chris Carl.
Among Delaware's top stories for Friday, November 2nd, a controversial program at UD is suspended. New health care options for Delaware National Guardsmen. And celebrating 100 years of the DuPont building. Here are the details. The University of Delaware has suspended its residence life education program pending an internal review. The program has come under fire for apparently making students subscribe to university-approved views on issues including politics, race, sexuality, and the environment. University President Pat Harker says media reports have misrepresented the program, but admits there are reasons to be concerned that it's not serving its intended purpose, so it has been suspended pending a review. Wilmington police have arrested a man they say raped a woman in his car. Marlon Hudson allegedly forced a 16-year-old girl to have sex with him at gunpoint 4 weeks ago on Broome Street. Meantime, Wilmington police say they have a suspect in last month's attempted kidnapping of an 11-year-old girl at P.S. DuPont Elementary School. Warrants are out charging Jamar Turner with asking the girl to come to his car in the school parking lot October 11th. Turner was driving a gold or tan four-door car. Anyone who knows Turner's whereabouts is asked to contact police or 911. Members of the Delaware National Guard now have affordable access to health care, backed by a strong network of providers. WDEL's Carl Konevsky reports.
Governor Minner says Delaware's troops no longer have to worry about losing coverage provided by employers when Guard members get called up to active duty.
We're now able to provide health insurance coverage for all members of our National Guard family. It encompasses everybody because the wives, the children, the spouses, if it's a husband, it makes a difference, and it is a family and a grand family.
In addition to full-time servicemen and women, the plan is available to part-time civilian soldiers who often fall into military coverage or TRICARE when activated, a plan not previously accepted by many physicians. But Mike Metzger, director of operations for MedNet, the group that manages physician organizations throughout the state, says almost 700 doctors now accept TRICARE.
When the military goes on active duty, a lot of times they lose their health care insurance, and then they fall back into TRICARE. Well, it was awfully hard to pick just a handful of doctors up in this area. They usually may have to go to Dover if they wanted to stay in the network. So we're able to help out in that regard.
Soldiers and airmen can buy TRICARE Reserve Select at a cost of $81 a month for individual coverage or $253 a month for family insurance. I'm Carl Konevsky, 1150 AM, WDEL.
Coming up, a uniquely Delaware tradition continues this weekend. WDEL News continues in a moment.
As you look for your college experience, make sure you look at Wilmington College, your key to success.
County police have charged a father and his two 19-year-old sons with beating a teen with a baseball bat outside Newark. Police say John Derrico and his twin sons, John and Joshua, attacked the 17-year-old Wednesday afternoon after an argument. The victim suffered a broken eye socket and a broken nose. The elder Derrico claims the victim had repeatedly threatened his wife. It was a birthday party of sorts at the DuPont building in downtown Wilmington. WDEL's Melanie Armstrong was there.
A brass plaque commemorating the 100th anniversary of the building was unveiled in the lobby. The building at 10th and Market has been the headquarters since it opened in 1907, but Chairman and CEO Chad Holliday says it almost wasn't.
Was one of the three cousins who were taking charge of the company at that point in time wanted to move the headquarters to New York. One wanted to stay in the Hagley Museum area where we were located in multiple buildings, and there was sort of a compromise of coming to Wilmington. And the compromise also included building a world-class building here. I think that was a great compromise.
The building now houses the Hotel DuPont and the DuPont Theater, as well as shops and restaurants. Melanie Armstrong, 1150 AM, WDEL.
Women in business took the spotlight in Wilmington yesterday. WDEL's Carl Konevsky with that story.
Local businesswomen got their annual opportunity to network, learn about each other's companies, and even relax a little at the 17th Annual Women's Business Expo at the Chase Center on the riverfront, sponsored by the Newcastle County Chamber of Commerce. Barbara Hines, president of SSD Technology Partners, an IT support company, was named Entrepreneurial Woman of the Year and says her advice to business people just starting out is to keep their options open, especially in tough economic times.
We've gone through some really tough times, and tenacity, perseverance, believe in yourself, believe in your people, and just, find another way to do it is what I always kept saying. Just, there's got to be a way. Never give up.
The award honors a woman who represents entrepreneurial success and spirit and who is an inspirational role model for others. And Hines credits her success to living by the old adage that says, if you love your job, you'll never really work a day in your life.
I love what I do. I love it and I enjoy it, and I look forward to going to work every day. I look forward to working with my people. I look forward to being, involved in their lives. What I do is fun.
Hines has run her company for almost 25 years. Reporting from Wilmington, I'm Carl Konevsky, 1150 AM, WDEL.
If you look south this weekend and the sun is just right, you just might see orange circles flying through the air in the vicinity of Bridgeville. That's where the 22nd Annual World Championship Pumpkin Chunkin' is happening today through Sunday. Organizer Frank Shade says the defending champs, Second Amendment Cannon, will be back in the lineup, along with 11-time champ Bad to the Bone from Milton. Shade says he's fine with the dynasties that have developed over the years.
It's like saying, is it fair for the Celtics to win as many championships as they do? They play the game right, they play hard, and they're out here, and it's up to everybody else to beat the best.
The gates open each day at 7, about a mile east of the Route 404 and 18 intersection. Admission is $7. Kids under 10 get in free. Parking is $2. For the Flyers, it's So Canada. WDEL Sports in your Delaware AccuWeather forecast coming up.
I'm Peter MacArthur.
I'm Melanie Armstrong, and here are Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour.
The most complete coverage of the news that matters in Delaware. Every weekday morning, 5:30 till 9 on 1150 AM WDEL.
WDEL Sports, the Flyers are finding the road a tough place to play, losing their third in the first of 4 games of their 8-game road trip. Montreal winning last night 5-2. Mike Richards and Scotty Upshaw scored for the Flyers, who continue their road trip tonight at Washington. College football for Delaware. How do you top last weekend's win over Navy? WDEL's Lee St. John tells us it's not a question of how, but a definitive statement of must.
The Blue Hens take a 7-1 mark into what is undeniably their toughest 3-game stretch of the season, starting Saturday with the James Madison Dukes, a team that head coach Casey Keeler says is almost like looking in a mirror.
It's as balanced a team as we've seen, and we're probably very similar to what they feel. That we're probably as balanced a team as they've seen.
The last time the Hens and Dukes met in Newark in 2005, Omar Cuff exploded for 236 yards and 4 touchdowns in a 34-28 win by the home team over the then defending national champs. Last year in Harrisonburg, the Dukes, ranked number 4, were once again headed toward the postseason, while the Blue Hens, without Cuff in the lineup, were on their way to their worst record in recent history, and the Dukes' 44-24 win reflected it. JMU comes in fresh off a 17-16 league loss to Richmond last week. With Cuff healthy again and Joe Flacco putting up impressive numbers week in and week out, Dukes coach Mickey Matthews knows his defense is going to be tested.
All the scouts that come by here say Flacco's going to be a first-day draft pick. I think Omar is, he's giving us a hard time when he's healthy. Those 2 guys are the best 2 offensive players in the league.
The game, which was a sellout as of Monday afternoon, kicks off at 12 o'clock. Reporting from Newark, Lee St. John, 1150 AM, WDEL Sports.
Elsewhere, Delaware State plays at Winston-Salem on Saturday, and Wesley College is off this weekend. High school football, St. Mark's hoping to keep its playoff hopes alive tonight when the Spartans host William Penn at Baynard Stadium. You can hear the action on WDEL. Coverage starts at 6:45. And on Saturday, undefeated Middletown takes on Salesianum at Baynard Stadium with coverage on WDEL beginning at 7:15. Your WDEL Delaware AccuWeather forecast. Sunshine today, a high of 59, a bit cooler than the last few days. Tonight, partly cloudy, lows down to 37. For the weekend, plenty of sunshine. Saturday's high 61, and Sunday, 59. Get news updates throughout the day, Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour on 11:50 a.m. and get WDEL News text alerts sent right to your cell phone. Sign up here at WDEL.com. I'm Chris Carl. Have a great weekend.